Hey all, welcome back to Homeschool, and we are with the most interesting chapter of class 10 physics, that is magnetic effect of electric current. So this is our second video. In our first video, we have discussed every basic aspect about a magnet and what do you mean by the magnetic effect of electric current, and how we got to know that there is a magnetic field when current was flowing in a conductor, and we spoke everything about magnetic field lines and everything, right? So here today we will talk about magnetic field due to current carrying conductor. So when a conductor is carrying a current, magnetic field is generated. We know that. Hans Ørsted proved it, right? So how does that magnetic field look like when current is passing through a conductor? And what are the properties of such magnetic field? What is the direction of magnetic field? How does it behave? Everything we will study, right? But conductor can be of different shapes. Conductors can be of different types, right? Conductor can be a straight conductor, just like our wires. Okay, you know, our electrical wires, straight wires we see out of our houses or inside our houses, you know, they are straight conductors. Current is passing straight. Yes or no? So that is one shape of a conductor. Conductor can be in a circular loop. Conductor can be there in a coiled form, right? So we will see the different situations in different conductors. How is a magnetic field looking like? You know, say this is our main topic actually. Here we are going to study three subtopics. The first one is magnetic field due to a current through a straight conductor. Through a straight conductor. If a conductor is a straight wire, so whenever current is passing, how is a magnetic field created in that particular area? How does the magnetic field look like? And what is the direction of the magnetic field? How does the direction changes? Everything we study. Okay, so this is our first subtopic that we are covering today in this video. So the second subtopic is magnetic field due to a current through circular loops. Circular loops. Say if the conductor is not a straight wire, if the wire is there in the form of a circular loop, okay, say current is passing in this circular wire that is there in a circular loop. And in this case, how does a magnetic field looks like? How does a magnetic field lines look like? Okay, and what about their direction? What about their properties and everything? We will discuss. Okay, and the third subtopic is magnetic field due to a current through a solenoid. What do you mean by a solenoid? See, we will discuss everything about the solenoid little later. As of now, just try to think that solenoid is a coiled structure, coiled conductor, a conductor which is there in the form of a spiral or coiled way. Okay, so when a current is passed in a such a coiled structure, magnetic field is generated, no doubt. But how does a magnetic field looks like? How does a magnetic field lines look like? You know, this is what we are going to discuss. So this is our main topic. Under that, the three subtopics we have to discuss. So today's class and lecture is all about magnetic field due to a current through a straight conductor. Conductor is a straight wire. So whenever current flows, definitely magnetic field is generated. But how does that magnetic field and field lines look like? And how do they behave? What is their direction? You know, there is one particular rule here, that is Maxwell's right hand thumb rule. So all that we are going to discuss. So let us start. See here, imagine, let us have one circuit. Clear? Say I took a straight conductor. I'm having a circuit. So here, let us take a variable resistance. This is a symbol for variable resistance, right? You can adjust the current by increasing or decreasing the resistance. For that, we use a rheostat or variable resistance. Okay, so here we have an ammeter. So battery here. So positive terminal and the negative terminal. So this is how. So current always passes. Okay, let this be your negative terminal and this is your positive terminal. Okay, say let the current flow in this direction because positive to negative, right? So current is flowing here. So this is my straight conductor, straight wire, vertical wire, right? So whenever a current is flowing, magnetic field is generated. A magic gets created here. Whenever current is flowing in a conductor, suddenly a magic appears here. What is that magic? Creation of magnetic field. Yeah, fine. And how does a field is created? How does that magnetic field lines look like here? Remember, to know that, again, let us do an iron filling experiment. Okay, so we don't know in which direction the magnetic field lines are located and how is the magnetic field created, to what extent, we don't know nothing. Okay, so let us place a cardboard here. Okay, and current is moving in this wire, and you know what I have placed? I have placed an iron fillings. So automatically when current moves, there creates a magnetic field, right? So when magnetic field was created, our iron fillings gets arranged in the concentric circles. Okay, I have spread iron fillings all together, but these iron fillings gets arranged in a concentric circles. Okay, concentric circles. Got to know. Say this is what the field lines or magnetic field looks like when a current is flowing in a straight conductor. How do they look like? They are looking like concentric circles. Yes or no? They are looking like concentric circles. So this is the first point that you have to remember, guys. So what will I write here? When current flows in a straight conductor, magnetic field or field lines looks like a concentric circles. Can you tell me what do you mean by concentric circles? Yes, what do you mean by concentric circles? Concentric circles in the sense you have the same center for all the circles. Say you have circle 1, circle 2, circle 3. But what is the center for all these circles? This one, this point is the center, right? Say so many circles which have a same center is called concentric circles. So whenever I spilled iron fillings on this particular cardboard, the moment electricity passed, magnetic field generated this way in this particular concentric circles. Okay, our iron fillings have arranged in the form of a concentric circles. So by seeing the pattern of iron fillings, we are saying that when a current is flowing in a straight conductor, our magnetic field lines appear or it looks like a concentric circles. Okay, fine. And the next important point here that you have to remember is the strength of the magnetic field, the power of the magnetic field generated, the power of the magnetic effect is directly proportional to the strength of the current. More the current generated in a circuit, more number of concentric circles are appeared. Got to know? So this is another interesting and important point that you have to note it down. So the strength These points are very important, guys. The strength of magnetic field depends on the strength of current. The strength of current. So what do you mean by this point? It's very simple. More the current, more is the magnetic field. More is magnetic field generated. Okay, MF in the sense magnetic field. So more concentric circles you would observe when you have given more current. So when more current is produced in a circuit. Okay, so this point is very, very, very important. So strength of magnetic field, power of magnetic field is directly proportional to the strength of current. Coming to the direction of concentric circles. Still, I have not given a direction for concentric circles. Just I will show the direction little later. But try to remember this point. Direction of magnetic field lines. Magnetic field lines depend on the direction of current. Depend on the direction of current. You know, these 2 points are very, very important for whole of the chapter. Okay, so direction of field lines, whether the field lines are moving in a clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, you know, depends on the direction of current. Okay, so now how do you know the direction of field lines? Say current is moving from bottom to top in a wire. In this direction, current is moving, right? So when a current is moving in an upward direction in this case, so what may be the direction of this field lines? Will it be clockwise or will it be anti-clockwise? You know, it will be anti-clockwise. You know, all the field lines direction is this way, anti-clockwise. They move from, you know, they move in an anti-clockwise direction. Got to know? How do we come to know? How do we come to know the direction of the field lines are in anti-clockwise direction? You know, to find out the direction of field lines, we have a very, very important rule here. Okay, we have a very, very important theory here. So that particular rule completely depends on your right hand. Okay, so right hand is the one which is giving you, which is explaining you the direction of magnetic field when current is moving from bottom to top or top to bottom. You know, the moment you change the direction of a current, in case if the current direction is from top to bottom, then direction is not in an anti-clockwise here for the field lines. It reverses. Here, when a current moves from top to bottom, you know, the field lines will move in a clockwise direction. Got to know? So direction of field lines will change if the direction of current is changed. Previously, current was moving from bottom to top here, so the direction of field lines was in anti-clockwise. But if I change the direction of a current, now from top to bottom, direction of field lines also will change. It will not remain constant. So what I can write here, if direction of current is changed, direction of field lines also will change. Direction of magnetic field lines also changes. Okay, so how do we find out the direction of field lines? I told you it is with the help of Maxwell's right hand thumb rule. Now let us study detailed aspects of Maxwell's right hand thumb rule regarding in finding out the direction of field lines when current direction is changed from top to bottom or bottom to top, on all conditions we will discuss now. Okay, keep the first important point in your mind about Maxwell's right hand thumb rule. So why we are studying Maxwell's thumb rule is because to find the direction of magnetic field lines, to find the magnetic field lines, okay, direction of magnetic field lines when current is passing in a straight conductor. Okay, when current is passing in a straight conductor in a particular direction, then what will be the direction of magnetic field lines? Magnetic field lines appear in concentric circles, but in which direction these field lines are moving? To find that direction of field lines, we are using this thumb rule, right hand thumb rule. First, let us see a definition. Definition is also very important for the board examination. It's very interesting. Observe carefully, very easy to remember also. Clear? Imagine your right hand thumb is a straight conducting wire, is a straight conductor, okay, conductor. Then curled fingers indicate the magnetic field, the direction of curled fingers is the direction of magnetic field lines, is the direction of magnetic field lines. So what do you understand by this? See, imagine your right hand thumb is a conductor, straight conductor. This is the direction of a straight conductor. Then curled fingers indicate the magnetic field, and the direction of curled fingers is the direction of magnetic field. Okay, let me show this with a particular example. Okay, and do you all know the direction? What is east, what is west, and what is north and south? We all know that. Say for example, this is our south direction. Top one is a north, this is east, and this is west. Okay, let us keep this in mind, which will help you little later. Okay, fine. And see, let me consider my thumb as a conducting wire, and this is the direction of current. Okay, so one more thing I have to include here. Imagine your right hand thumb indicates the direction of current. This indicates the direction of current. Then curled fingers indicates the direction of magnetic field lines. Let me explain you. See guys here. See here. Say let me take here in this circuit, current is flowing. Okay, current is flowing. So this is a straight conductor. Current is flowing in this direction. Okay, south to north. Okay, say that is my thumb. You can see this is my hand, right hand. You have to take only the right hand, guys. You are not supposed to take your left hand for this. Okay, so this is my right hand, and this thumb, this is a conducting wire, guys. So direction of the thumb is the direction of the current. Okay, and these curled and I'll fold my fingers. Okay, and the folded fingers are nothing but the direction of magnetic field. Folded fingers are nothing but the direction of magnetic field. Okay, say for example, this is a thumb. this is a conducting wire. This is a conducting wire. Okay, current is moving from bottom to top, and you know, concentric circles are there. Concentric magnetic field appeared as a concentric circles. Okay, so what is the direction? See, what is the direction of concentric circles, guys? Curled fingers. I am curling the fingers in this direction. That means the direction is this way. The direction is this way. Okay, concentric circles, like my magnetic field direction is like this. Okay, like this. Understood? Okay, now I will give you 4 important directions of current. Say I will tell you current is flowing from south to north. What will happen for the direction of field lines? Current will flow from north to south. What will happen for the direction of field lines? Current flows from east to west. What happens for the direction of field lines? From west to east, when current flows, what happens for the direction of field lines? You know, these are the 4 points I will mention on a board, which is very, very, very important for the board examination point of view. Questions can be asked on this particular concept. Okay. Say the very first point. Imagine current is flowing in this direction from bottom to top, that is from south to north. Okay, and how is our magnetic field lines are moving? See, magnetic field lines appear in a concentric circles, but how these field lines will move? Will they move in this direction or will they move in this direction? Say this particular situation I have already explained for you, right? Okay, let me explain once again for you. See, this is the situation. This pen is a straight conductor, and you know, current is passing from bottom to top. That means from south to north. Okay, and my thumb is the direction of current. Okay, current is passing from bottom to top because thumb is facing upwards, right? South to north. And see the direction of field lines, you just think of, say which side, this is a south side, this is a north side, and according to the board directions, what did I give you? This is east side, this is west side, right? This is east side, this is west side. Okay, and how do I fold my fingers? I have to fold from inside. See, from east to west I am folding. See the foldings. From east to west, these curled fingers, folding fingers are the direction of magnetic field. Okay, so I am folding it from east to west. Clear? So let me write here. So here, what is the direction of current? Direction of current is south to north. South to north. Then what is the direction of field lines? Direction of field lines. Direction of field lines is east to west. Yes or no? See, how did I fold? How did I fold? This is east, and this is west, right? East to west. Did I fold clockwise or anti-clockwise? Is this direction, see this folding clockwise or anti-clockwise? You know, right? Clockwise in the sense clock will move in this direction. Anti-clockwise is this direction. Actually, see, field lines direction is this. Okay, east to west. East to west. So, which direction it is? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? East to west in the sense anti-clockwise. Remember, anti-clockwise. Okay, so these are the 3 points you have to remember. So if the direction is from south to north in a conducting wire from bottom to top, okay, so what is the direction of magnetic field lines? Magnetic field lines is always from east to west, that is anti-clockwise direction. Okay, and coming to the next situation. Imagine current is flowing from north to south, opposite direction. Okay, so field lines would appear in concentric circle, but in what direction will they move? In what direction will they move? Okay, so this is just opposite. West to east they will move now. See here, direction of current. Now it is from north to south. North to south. Yes or no? That is from top to bottom. Now direction I am changing now, top to bottom. Okay, so what is the direction of magnetic field lines? Magnetic field lines will move opposite, that is from west to east. From west to east. Okay, say for example, see here. See here. So this is the direction of current. See, my thumb is facing downwards. That means, see, we all very well know that this is north position, this is south position, and this is west position, and this is east position. Right? See, my direction of current is bottom, top to bottom. See the fingers are there in west position. See, this side is west, this is west. Okay, so from west, I am moving my fingers to east. From west, I am moving my fingers to east, right? So, west to east. Got it? West to east is nothing but clockwise direction. See, clock will move in this direction only, no? So, west to east in the sense what, guys? It is clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. Okay. And now, if the current is moving from east to west, if the current is moving from east to west, then this is very easy. Like, you no need to work with your hand, all that circus you no need to do. Just a simple trick I will give you here. See, what is the direction of current here? Direction of current here is from east to west, no? East to west. Okay, then magnetic field direction. Magnetic field direction. Just check above cases, guys. Okay, east to west, where do you have? Yeah, east to west, direction of magnetic field. Then direction of current is south to north. But here just opposite, ulta. Okay, I took direction of current is east to west. Then direction of magnetic field will be south to north. Okay, then the direction of magnetic field will be south to north. This is the trick, guys. If you know these two things, no, rest east to west direction or west to east direction, you can predict easily. Okay, and south to north, here same, this case we made it opposite. This has become now the direction of current. Then this will become the direction of field lines. So clockwise or anti-clockwise? Definitely anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Okay, got to know? Fine. And now opposite. If the current direction is from west to east, then what is the field lines direction? See, direction of current. Direction of current here is what, guys? West to east. West to east. Then direction of field, magnetic field will be, see, west to east. This I have taken as a direction of current. Then this will be the direction of field lines. So, north to south. This is a trick to remember. If you know these two things you can predict easily. Okay, then what direction? North to south in the sense clockwise direction. Okay, so these things, if you can remember, you know, the related questions can be answered very easily in the board examination. I will show what type of question can be asked here if you know this much of knowledge. Let us see with the question now. See, guys, look at the question here. A current through a horizontal line flows in east to west. What is the direction of magnetic field? Okay, current is flowing in a horizontal way. From which direction? East to west, guys. See here. This is east, right? This is west. Thumb of a hand indicates the direction of current. This is a conductor. Current is passing in this direction. Okay, so thumb is the direction of current. So it is passing from east to west. This is east, this is west, this is south, this is north, right? So east to west current is flowing. So you see, how am I moving my fingers? From south to north. From south to north, isn't it? You can see here, direction of a current is east to west. If the direction is from east to west, what is the direction of magnetic field? That is from south to north. South to north. Yes or no? This is your answer. Or you can also mention the field line's direction is anti-clockwise. South to north or anti-clockwise is one and the same. Okay, anti-clockwise. So this is how, if you can remember this, such type of questions can be answered very easily. Usually they can be asked as MCQ or 1 mark. Okay, say only thing is you have to remember this and this, guys. Okay, rest of the thing is making opposite. Say direction of current south to north, then field line direction will be east to west. If direction of current is east to west, field line direction would be south to north, just opposite. Okay, so this situation and this situation, if you can remember, these two you can make it yourself, just making opposite. Okay, so this is actually my trick for you all to remember easily. Okay, so this is how questions can be asked on this topic. Fine. So now we all have studied about how to find the direction of magnetic field lines when current direction is changed. Okay, so which rule is helping for this? Maxwell's right hand thumb rule. Okay, remember guys, whenever a current is flowing in a straight conductor, okay, so as the direction of current changes, what happens for the direction of field lines? It will also changes. To identify the direction of field lines, we took the help of Maxwell's right hand thumb rule. Okay, fine. And now one more point you have to remember here is, okay, so when a current is flowing in a straight conductor, okay, field lines will appear in the form of concentric circles. So there would be certain movement, direction. Field lines always move from like this. It will move from like this. Okay, this direction. Okay, no problem. Say for example, one object I will keep at this distance. Another object I will keep at this distance. On which object do you find more effect of magnetic field? Okay, I mean, which object can attract very nicely, with this particular field? Definitely the object that is placed very near to the conductor, right? The object which is placed very far away from conductor will not experience this magnetic field because it's very far. The object which is placed very near to the conductor, this is a conductor, you placed this object very near. So this object, if it is made of iron, it can experience this magnetic field. It can go near to the conductor because the magnetic field is there, right? So this point is very, very important. Okay, say what I will write is, as the distance of object increases from conductor, effect of magnetic field acting on an object decreases. Understood? Okay, say if the distance is more, if the object is kept far away from conductor, whatever magnetic field is generated in this area, its effect on this particular object decreases because the distance is more. More the distance, effect of magnetic field decreases. So in simple, what I can say, more the distance of object, effect of magnetic field decreases. Okay, so these are the different points that you have to remember on a concept, magnetic effect generated when current flows in a straight conductor. So first thing what we have discussed, strength of magnetic field, okay, depends on the strength of current. First and foremost, when a current is passing in a straight conductor, how does the magnetic field lines appear? They appear in the form of concentric circles. This is the first point. Next point is, when do you get more magnetic field? When more current is flowing in a conductor. Second point. And the third point is, direction of magnetic field line depends on the direction of current. If the direction of current is changed, direction of magnetic field lines also changes. And how do you find the direction of magnetic field lines? It is with the help of right hand thumb rule. Remember, 4 points. And the last point you have to remember is, when you keep the object near a conductor, if the conductor has a magnetic field around it, the object, if it is very near, then it can experience this magnetic field. If the object is very far, it cannot experience the magnetic field. That means, more the distance of the object placed, lesser is the magnetic effect experienced by that particular object. Okay, so these are the points to be kept regarding this particular subtopic, that is magnetic effect due to current flowing in a straight conductor. So with this, I complete this video. In my next class, let us discuss about the next subtopic, that is magnetic effect produced when current was flowing in a circular loop. Okay, so again, when current is actually flowing in a circular shaped conductor, again the direction and the way the magnetic field lines look will be different. Okay, they won't appear as a concentric circles, they will appear in a different way when current is flowing in a circular conductor, circular wires. Got to know? All of them we will discuss in my next video. Till then, revise the concept. Take care. See you in the next video. Subscribe our channel to learn the concepts in the easiest way and in a detailed way. Thank you so much.